Yeah, the DMV is overblown in the issues it has.
Wait, so are you trying to convince me to not hit yours?
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait. Yes.
Yes. Like, okay, so one, whose team am I on? Am I on?
Oh, we need to zero those out.
Okay, so I'm on no team.
Why are those not going in?
Okay, so
don't
me
put
and
them in
Rock
there.
on a team, Kip and Junked on another team.
Okay.
I messed up. Hang on.
Oh yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
I was trying to drag him over, and my mouse was not cooperating.
Okay,
just-
Rock, do you want to
Wait,
you want
that's
to
something
draw
else
like
entirely.
the guilty
Okay.
or the innocent?
What's that?
Rock, okay,
Oh,
so if we're
which
on the
one do I
same
want
team,
to
do you
draw?
want to draw the guilty or the innocent?
I'll draw innocent.
Okay, I'll draw
Whose
the guilty.
team am I on? Oh, I'm
Uh,
with Junked again.
oh shoot.
Let's see. I drew innocent the last 2 times, so I'm going to draw guilty this time, if that's all right with you,
Okay.
Junked.
Sure.
All right, Outback. Which one?
Okay, so let me take a look. Okay, so
All right, then we need to play 2 innocents from the deck. Oh,
Okay.
wait, modifiers.
How is
I'll
that
just
one
grab
an
that.
evil one?
okay. Yeah, I've had a reaction to one of those, but I think I have to go left.
Yeah, because I mean, right's cool. Middle's kind of interesting.
Like,
but left-
okay, the thing is, I can actually see the right one hurting us for reasons I will point out after we're done.
Oh yeah, no. I completely agree. Like I'm pretty sure I know what you're gonna say because
Yeah.
I had the same idea.
Okay. But okay, yeah, so either middle or left, I'm leaning left.
Yeah, left for sure here. It's
So,
topical.
Inno.
But yeah, no, first we have to have like the random good card.
Your
I don't know. We
car.
got some good Innos this time. Left or right is my thought.
I'll just flip
You
it over
leaning
and
on
you
this
guys
one?
can-
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning that way myself, but I don't highly have a strong opinion.
Well, wait, Rock, are we like keeping them?
I mean,
Like,
they're all pretty decent.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean, I am.
okay,
Left
sure.
and right give us sheer numbers. Middle one at least has a bit more, community spirit going on, which I think does count for something.
Yeah. I almost want to go eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
I could grab a death token and flick it at yours, and whichever one it decided, whichever one Leon's closest to, we can choose that.
Oh, we don't have
I got
modifiers.
D1
I'll grab
or
those.
G3.
There's a flipped one over here. Is that meant to be that way?
No, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
have G3.
we're just waiting until you.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now there's a couple good ones for the modifiers in there. The middle one, like it
I'm
looks
going
funny,
with-
but I
I'm
don't think
thinking
you,
right.
I don't
Yeah.
think you could like lean anything either way.
that
So
doesn't really
use
do
left or
anything.
right.
I mean, left is pretty good.
Now for our villain cards, I don't know that we could. Middle
Or-
seems kind of low. Middle seems kind of bad. I don't see that working out.
Yeah, I don't see.
We kind
Okay,
of got
now
smithy ones.
Rock, I'm looking
Unless
at
we can
okay,
make a
so take a
modifier
look at
work.
my guilty cards. I'm thinking the left.
Oh no, middle's kind of funny.
I mean, okay, if we're going for raw comedy, yeah, but in terms of just like, yeah,
Well,
no, run this fucker over. I feel like left one is the best.
I get. I
Wait,
get it
move your
now.
hand real quick.
Thinking
Wait.
about it, yeah, these
Okay, yeah.
would be more enticing you to do it, not necessarily.
I just don't see the trolley working on the middle one.
Well, I guess the idea is it just
It's the instant touch of death trolley.
Yes. It's like that truly being hit by the truly immovable rod or whatever.
Gotcha. Well, in that case, that's probably our strongest play because Left one kind of bleh. The right one's like, yeah, bad, but there are worse.
Well, look at what we got counter.
Oh, I didn't see. Thought it was keeping it flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah, we kind of have a bad situation.
Like, I don't want to play this angle. That's just my personal. I
Yeah.
can already play that angle.
Well, maybe
Yeah,
do the
the
middle
center.
one, and then we can use like this one on their middle one.
Okay, yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, okay, yeah, I see that.
All right, should I place them?
Yeah, yep.
Oh, I already know what I'm going to say here.
All right, we'll
I
make your
briefly
choice.
considered playing that one on the car, but that would be more of an accusation to the player than anything else.
Damn.
All right. Well, I guess we're ready now.
I guess we're
Okay,
locked
so
in.
now it's the time where we have to argue to like, hey, don't kill us. Okay,
Yeah.
so here is my counter. If Rock will let me talk. Do you want to talk or should I talk?
No, you can't talk. Yeah, you can
Aw.
talk.
Okay, so yeah, here is my argument. Okay, so don't hit our track because that is your fucking car. Like have you looked at like fucking car prices lately? You lose your car, you're stuck in a hole for a while. That sucks. And okay, and then the next guy is like, okay, the heroic rule resource officer who will stop the next school shooting. Like for one, okay, he will be the actual like school guy who will stop the school shooting and not like go hide in another building. He will actually do his job. Yes, he killed a lot of people back in the 90s. That's undeniable. However, this is his redemption arc.
Yeah, can I
This
expand
is
on?
him turning it around. Are you going to try taking that from him?
Yeah, can I expand on that?
Yes, go.
So, what if it doesn't say who he killed or how he did it? So, what if he was a school shooter back in the day? But
What?
He's a school shooter.
what if he
Yeah,
I'm
was?
not
yeah,
sure
he
you're
was
blending
a
your
school shooter
argument,
back in the
but
day.
But he knows.
He killed a lot of people. A
But he
lot
knows
of his
what's
fellow
going.
classmates.
Yeah, but he knows how school shooters are thinking. So he's trying to save other people
That's
in
your
order,
angle?
in order to in
I
order
was
to make
thinking
up for
Rodney
it.
King riots guy, but okay.
Okay, sure.
He's
Fuck.
making up for what he did.
That's what I was gonna say earlier. You added like a whole worse angle to it.
Is
But
Gave
it
you
okay,
worse?
fine.
backstory.
The final card is giant lizards on the way to attack the major city. Do you think the trolley will stop it? Do you think the trolley can stop Godzilla?
Yeah, see, that's what
We're
Junk and I
applying
are debating.
yeah, that this trolley can kill anything.
We're calling this is the philosophical trolley of instant death is
Super
the
trolley.
only way it makes any sense. Because yeah, I was thinking the same thing. It's like a trolley's not going to hurt a giant Godzilla, but like
I mean, okay,
It's
but
almost
still,
like
this,
that.
This
Wait.
wouldn't work
But
if
okay.
it wasn't.
Wait, I got it. So what will we? So okay, the giant lizard might be on its way to attack a major city, but what does he do after that? Does he go on to defend the Earth?
depends which movie you're watching, to be honest.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
but
I put this over
This
here,
could be
that would be
Gen
the
1
80s.
Godzilla who is just sort of like, oh hey, nuclear weapons bad, I'm gonna smash the city. Or this could be like later Godzilla who is like, he only awakens to go fight Gamera.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't think he ever fought Gamera. He's a friend of children everywhere.
Okay, then
You're
I
thinking
don't know.
Ghidorah.
I don't. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I can't. I get the names mixed up. But okay,
That's
the triple head
totally
dragon.
fair.
He's the asshole.
I mean, even so, he does smash a lot of hospitals and stuff, even when he is the hero in those movies. Like, the only time he doesn't cause massive destruction is the time it took place on, like, an island and he fought a giant lobster. Because there was nothing to smash. It was an island with a lobster. I think we've gotten off topic. Drunk,
Yeah,
did you want to present our arguments?
Not really.
Okay, fair enough.
I get a little dry in the mouth. I'll chime in.
Okay, so ours is the bottom row, right?
Yes.
So for the crew resting kit, I mean, come on. They're literally doing the thing from the thing from like the newspapers. You don't want to get the kitten hurt. Firefighters have it hard enough. They don't need to be hit by trolleys. They don't get paid enough for the shit they go through, and they're doing it, finally getting an easy job. And you're gonna throw a trolley at them? Not cool. So surprise birthday party. So the thing about this is it's a surprise birthday party for you. So these are like all people you know. So it's not just
Exactly.
random people.
And how
it's
many
peop-
random people are going to throw a surprise party for you?
Yeah, question the wisdom of throwing a party on the train tracks all you want. These are the people you know throwing a party for you, and it's, you know, it is your birthday, so it would be even your fault a little bit if they did get hurt celebrating yours. And the far right one, I'm a little unsure if the person placing the card understood how it works, because not only you hit that guy, you get rid of the sicko making, you know, meat pies. Oh, wait, it's Sweeney Todd here, pretty much. You get a peace prize for it.
Well, he's a butcher making meat pies out of dog, cats, and babies.
Yes. So you
I
kill
don't
him.
know
and-
what you're confused
what
about
do
with
you-
the modifier.
Yeah.
That makes, like, yeah.
Yes, you get rewarded for your efforts of getting rid of that guy.
Are you trying to convince me to run him over? Not
Yeah,
run him over?
Yes.
That's your track, though.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't
that's
want
our
that to go
track.
down that your way.
It's my track?
Yes.
This is why I shouldn't present. My sense of sense of order is confused.
Listen, we have no defense about, you know,
Yeah,
the butcher
Sweeney Todd there's
guy.
pretty fucked
They
up.
don't see. They don't say if, you know, if these are meat pies being, you know, that this guy killed living dogs, cats, and babies to make his pies, or he's just, you know, not letting
Recycling?
meat go to waste.
Yeah, cycling, I guess, is one way of putting it. I'd also put it.
You know, use all parts.
His impact is smaller than the giant Godzilla taking out Tokyo. It's a numbers game once again. Additionally, the car is easy to replace compared to any of this stuff down below. Yes, well, it's expensive, but it is replaceable.
Yes.
Okay, so
Yeah. Objects are replaceable. People are not.
okay, so is it okay if I, just say one more thing then?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so if things are replaceable, people are not. I mean, the lizard's just attacking a city. It's not necessarily going to be killing people. 'Cause
People live in
obviously-
the city.
Yeah.
Let's face it. It's
But people are going to be on the lookout. They'll know it's a giant lizard and say, "Hey, we should evacuate everyone out of its way."
Yeah,
Which-
you get crowd crush.
How well does mass evacuations on a dime actually go?
I mean, even when
figure
you
about
have
how many people
evacuations
get
ahead
killed
of a
by
hurricane.
stampedes themselves.
You always
Yeah,
got
but-
those folks that are too stubborn and stay behind or don't get out in
Well,
time.
then
Or
it's their own fault for not listening.
I
So
suppose
they're
you could
kinda-
go with that argument.
So the giant lizard is doing society a favor by getting rid of those people. If you really think about it.
You have to assume that they're all like that, though.
Well, you're also assuming that people are going to die.
I feel like a city being attacked, it's kind of an inevitability.
Sure, but I mean, we can rebuild the city.
True, I guess. But there's a cleanup, and then there's probably a hazard site for a bit. Then they got to get it together, and there's always construction accidents during the process.
And imagine the cost of it all and the insurance raising up everybody else's premiums, and then they'll be screwed out whenever they lose their.
There may
No,
become a situation where you can't get no one can live there because they can't get insurance because a giant lizard keeps coming back and
Yeah.
smashing the city. It's just an uninhabitable wasteland after that, perhaps. Though, admittedly, that is pure speculation.
Okay.
Okay. So it's time to choose, I guess, if you're ready to choose.
Okay. So, core of the argument is: do I care for a massive population center, or do I care for the people that I care for, like personally,
And a cat.
and the cat?
And a car, I suppose.
Well,
Some people
I-
really love their cars. I mean,
Unfortunately, where I live, it's shit for driving. Goes down to those two arguments. I don't like running people I know, so I'm gonna have to choose this track here.
Damn.
Oh, not
Okay.
Godzilla.
I still just have to assume it's some kind of hypersonic touch of death trolley. Because yeah, that's the only way that makes that card even being in the list makes sense.
But okay, if we're talking about stuff that like we could have picked but didn't, I'd like this guilty card of like all 40 people between you and the British Crown.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That reminds me, I think was that Rock or Junk that had the rabies, the
Oh, yeah,
rabid
that was
raccoon
me.
approaching
That
the
was-
kindergarten or whatever.
But yeah, okay, now if we can talk about it, like the team of young girl superheroes fighting to make the world a better place, they can just tank the trolley.
Yeah, they
I
could
think-
stop
Yeah,
it.
they should be able to.
I would presume so. Yeah.
I mean, it does say.
But then again, like, we argue Godzilla would die,
to
so-
murder everyone.
The trolley just has superpowers as well.
Yes.
But yeah, the rabid raccoon was interesting because there's no treatment for that shit. You catch it and you start showing symptoms, you're gonna die pretty horribly.
Get they catch it pretty early.
Yeah, there was
You
a
have to
whole
catch it
episode
within
of
like
Scrubs
48
about
hours
it.
or something.
Jeez.
Really a painful reaction.
Oh, and because basically it comes to the point you can't drink water. They develop something called hydrophobia where they get a
Yeah.
panic response to water, so you die of dehydration.
Yeah, I saw a video of a guy like they recorded a guy going for this. It's
Whoop.
fucking
Hit
horrible.
the wrong button.
Yeah, so the rabid raccoon approaching the kindergarten or playground or whatever was a pretty good inno card, but it's kind of a time delimiting thing because it's a rabid raccoon. It's not going to last much longer.
Oh, I see how it is. Everyone wants to be Team Diamond.
I don't know. I just picked it. So.
Oh, I need to leave team.
Oh, me and Albecker haven't paired off yet.
Okay.
Oh,
So
we haven't?
That's nope.
No, it's
Oh,
three.
damn, okay,
it's
sure, we
3
can-
on 1 right now.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. I'll pair off with Junk.
Yeah,
So
Kip,
I will
it's
be.
your turn to be.
I
So-
return.
So Monument, which ones do you want?
Okay. So Junk, do you want to draw guilty or innocent?
I'll draw
I don't
guilty
know,
this time.
Wait,
You
you'll
draw-
draw what?
Guilty.
Guilty.
So
Okay, I'll draw
monument.
innocent.
Each team gets 3 of each, but between the two of you, you just kind of have to decide who's going to draw what and kind of deliberate amongst yourselves. Then
And I'll get the modifiers.
should I just place the inno cards down? I'll just get those since I'm not doing anything.
wait, one player.
Wait, everyone
draws-
drew innocence, right?
Oh yeah, take innocence and modifiers. Monument.
How do I draw again?
Oh,
Right
you can
click,
right click.
and then go down to draw. Just
I
click
feel
it
like-
and it'll draw.
This one would work against. Like you can
No,
make
not,
it all.
not down there. The big stacks.
Oh, the big
Like
one.
we can't do the middle one because like think of like there's too many ways that could go against us.
Okay, does everyone have their cards?
Oh,
Same
guess
thing with
there's
this
really
thing
only one.
actually, because then you could argue that
Actually,
like no, it's
I'll
not
take
actually
these
that if they're there.
Modifiers.
Like you say, well, that's
So-
my argument is like, well, it would be better off if that one was gone.
If I might call a deliberation
Yeah.
question, the inno of this one is Dalai Lama, but it kind of came out recently. He might be kind of a shitty person. Do we want to just discard and redraw for fairness' sake?
Uh, yeah, give
sure.
him modern. Yeah, give him modern events. That one did not age well.
This one is much better.
Wait, you don't want this one? Yeah, which one do you like the most out of these?
It's either the left.
Oh, right,
or my left, or
there's a
right.
point. If you press tab where you're pointing, you
Hmm.
can indicate. I forgot about that.
Wait, actually, look at the modifiers I have. I kind of want to go with right just because of this one. I mean, these are all good, but there's a combo there.
But okay, so Junked, you think the right
Let's do it.
isn't actually innocent?
Go to the
Alright.
left.
Because who knows what somebody would do if
Hmm.
it's like somebody's just walking on back. It's like maybe
Oh
the
yeah, and I want this one.
world would
What
be
about you?
better off.
Hmm.
A
But
certain movies
think
like
of. I mean, yes, you're not wrong, but think of all the good you could do.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
Then.
mean, it's your card. You make the ultimate decision.
But the thing is, it's just like, okay, for the right one, if they're in that position, then they're not actually that thing, are they?
Yeah.
And then, like, these things, they're kind of dead already. Because, like, they shouldn't be
Yeah.
there.
I'm trying to color
Yeah.
the symbol white so that it stands out more, but it just does not want
Okay,
to.
no, I gotta go with this.
All right.
Right, Rock. Which one should I?
Oh, I was gonna say right. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Was either that one or left? That one?
Yeah.
Why are they in the Killdozer?
Because it's Mad Max.
Oh, it's War Lord. I could only see war past the hand. Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah. They're running away from war.
Now it's time for guilty stuff. Let's
I
let me
mean,
take a look at what we got.
There's some monument. Which one?
I mean, all of these are horrifying things.
Cool,
That
this
need
is
to
why you're not
die,
allowed to
but-
play this game.
Okay, so I'm gonna say don't go for the right because that's more like a mercy kill.
I feel
Yeah.
like the left is the least
Yeah,
offensive
they
here.
could be making a mercy kill.
It's what?
It's the least harmful here.
Well, no, we have to put it on their track.
In terms of
Oh,
like
on their
raw
track,
damage
okay.
that can
Yeah.
be caused,
Yes.
I
Was that the
think
one? Okay.
the raw damage that can be prevented if they die, I think it's the left.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
for
yeah,
for
same here.
guilty, you place it on the opponent's team to make them look as bad as possible, thus enticing me to hit them with the trolley of instant metaphysical death.
Right.
Hey, Kula.
Yeah, that's
You know, you could just get in here.
middle is definitely a strong
Yeah,
contender.
because I'm gonna have to dip out
Okay.
soon.
I wanted
So
to do middle as well.
All right,
Yeah,
modifier
real
time.
fight all of a sudden.
all right, modifiers. Yeah.
I think I know what I want to do with the right one.
Should that be face up or face down?
Oh no, it's gonna be face up. Shoot, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't want to put it here
Yeah,
now.
That's a good play, I will say.
Okay, you know what? Let's this guy.
Well, okay, I'm gonna say right now, it's not the guy, it's the time machine. You
No,
might-
I mean you can like point it at any character on any card. So if you wanted to be the guy walking away, you could do that.
Yeah, I don't think the intent is that it hit. I'm not interpreting that as an intent. The inventor of the time machine. It
Well,
says
it's
a
pointing at the
working
guy.
time machine.
Well, in the example, it actually they used a modifier to point at someone. Like that's not
Yeah.
the description.
So I guess it is hurting him and getting rid of his time machine.
Yeah, he was gonna take away the right to vote that women have today. I mean, he can do that. He's got a working time machine.
I think he's from a. Look, he dressed like he's from a time they can't vote already.
Yeah,
All
I
right,
mean,
we're already
don't you-
doing arguments though, so I guess Kula, please. So I guess Diamond Team, make your argument since we're already kind of starting.
Kula that trail of jokes from you have become more worse over time. But okay, so argument. Okay, wait, Junk, do you want to do the argument or should I?
you go. I'll jump in with stuff.
Okay, so here's why you shouldn't attack the diamond track. Okay, so step one, you got a kitten cuddling with a dog, and they're the picture of innocence. They're just they're doing nothing wrong, but like if not only do they die, like the trolley will very slowly crawl over them so that they die slowly and agonizingly, which is really bad. Now, the next thing on the track is the working time machine. Now the guy who like took it here sucks, true, but like think of all the good you could do with a working time machine. Like you can just beat his ass and then steal it and then leave him here in like a time of like cell phones and like women politicians and influencers and he'll lose his mind and die. Now, aliens on their way to probe the fuck out of your asshole. I have no defense for this, but Earth is a weird planet. They might get lost.
That, and who knows? They might find somebody that enjoys that.
You got a point. It does not say they will necessarily be successful.
Some of those objects look a little interesting, perhaps.
I gotta say that this modifier was a good play because my thought was gonna be, well, yeah, but they're asleep. Death will be instantaneous. So no, you counterplayed me before I even thought.
Okay, now Joker track. What do you got?
Oh, okay, yeah. So, I mean, you're gonna run over a bunch of women. You don't want that, do you? I mean, sure. There's this. This is just. I don't know. Is this a kid?
It's the Antichrist.
Antichrist.
It's Damien from Antichrist, an old movie from the 70s.
Yeah,
with a lady jumping out of a window.
He hasn't done
she
anything
says
yet.
it's all for you, and then Sudokus.
Well, you know
and
what?
people still name their kid Damien even after that movie, and I always have to end up working with them.
People name their kid Khaleesi, so...
Dude, you don't want to... Wait, isn't that... I feel like I've heard that. I don't follow pop culture much.
Yeah, I don't know that name.
Spell it.
It's from Game of Thrones. It's like the name of like the lady who freaked out and like had that mental like breakdown and like had a dragon kill a city.
Oh, no. Okay.
I'd name my kid after a dragon warlord. They're pretty cool. Not Dovahkiin. That's not so cool. Yeah, I gotta agree with Kula. The Antichrist, it's kind of non-specific in terms of his offenses. He does seem quite irate.
Like it's supposed to be like killing and prevent stuff.
Yeah, well, you're pretty much getting rid of the one of the instrument architects of the apocalypse. I mean,
hasn't done anything yet.
Yeah, no. In fact, all
the Bible and all that stuff tells you how bad the guy is.
All that apocalyptic stuff isn't even in the Bible. There's like there's like 2 or 3 lines about it.
But yeah, I mean, look at him. He looks upset, probably because he knows he's the Antichrist. Why else would he be on the track unless he?
As someone who works with kids, that is the face of someone who's asked to eat their vegetables and does not want to.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want to be standing on the tracks, but he feels like he has to. I don't know why. Maybe I don't know why is he on the tracks. We don't know.
Maybe he wants to die.
Yeah, maybe he does. And you know what? That's because he thinks that's a good action. So he's not beyond redemption at this point.
I feel like you're confused, Rock. You're trying to get like you want.
I mean,
that is not a card.
That's just the title. That's just the title. He has he done anything wrong yet? We don't know. But
fancy.
We don't even know if he's
long enough that like that's appropriate now.
Ooh.
Well, okay, so this is a weird one because I'll be blunt. I have no love for time shenanigans, so that's just kind of a pure bonus hitting the time machine, in my opinion. And yeah, the aliens may be after me, but as pointed out, there's really no guarantee of that they have any level of success. On the other hand, kitten and dog is a pretty compelling argument. Let's see, theater folks. I'm okay with theater folks, but I do not count myself among them, and they can be very annoying. If you know them, you know what I mean. They can be a lot. Personally, I just have the Killdozer in this one more than anything else. I'd be sad to see the Killdozer go. On the other hand, Antichrist, yeah, probably nothing good. Like we've got all the other. Why are you tossing the trolley around?
Because
You've got all
bored.
these other villains. It's kind of probably like a combination of all of them. But I gotta be honest, my lack of tolerance for time fuckery is supreme. So the Jokers win, and the diamonds
Yeah,
get run over with the train.
Yeah, my
So-
kind of argument was, against what we had. It's like, okay, yeah, the time machine. I could see somebody going, yeah, that thing needs to go.
I do not like time travel plots.
That's
But,
fair.
I mean, yeah.
That card
Our
can
other
really go
options
both ways.
was the world's most reliable baby pet sitter. Why would they be on the train tracks? And two,
The other thing
the
was
last
like
two
two of the
blues.
last gray whales. Well, they're already dead. They're not in the ocean.
That's a very good point.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, like no. Look at these fucking
The
cards.
horrifying
You
reverse
tell me
mermaid.
that's the
That's
most
a mercy
reliable
kill.
babysitter.
That is a
That's
mercy
exactly
kill.
what we're talking about.
Oh God.
The one person who wants razor blades and cat, that's a pretty compelling argument because god damn am I tired of that hysteria.
Because it's like that or the Antichrist is like, well, we're banking on
Is it ever
the
true, or is
Antichrist
that just
being
Yeah, no, the razor blade guy is worse than the Antichrist. He made a political talking point. There's nothing more evil than that.
oh well, that's it for me.
Well, thanks for
Somebody should
coming
fill
in.
in.
Yeah, thanks for
Yep.
coming out.
Oh yeah, I forgot to say it. I got that pull hickey doodad on the Discord about times that people might want to do an extra day of Sven. Please fill it out. Give me an idea about when I could, schedule a time. All right.
Okay.
I'll probably make my decision at the end of the weekend.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Just post it in community night tab, I suppose.
I guess
Cards
so.
are returned. I guess Rock is the conductor now.
I will go solo again.
I haven't been on Monument's team, so I guess I'm Joker now.
Okay.
Society.
Yes. So I will draw my bullshit.
All right, and I'll be right back.
Monument, which cards do you want to draw?
Innocence and
3 innocent, 3 modifiers, 3 guilty, spread out between us.
okay, I'll draw the guilties.
Cool, you have Tabletop Simulator.
Okay, let's see. He like given all the times he said this sort of shit, he probably does. Let's see.
Do you want
Yep,
modifiers?
he does.
I told you.
14.6 hours.
You can grab them.
Just never wants to hang out.
So let's see. So, Alabek, do you want to play the 2 free AB NOs, or do you want to just wait for Rock to do it?
Huh. Yeah, it makes sense for Rock to do it, I guess. So
Yeah,
I
I
will.
figured.
I will just sort of look at what I have.
So, okay, looking at our spread, you have guilty, right?
Yes.
Okay, so starting with innocence, I feel like we've kind of got a weak spread here.
Yeah.
Well, I think right is right on out amongst these 3. It's like, who cares? So that kind of leaves these 2. And I'm kind of leaning towards the middle, but I'm not necessarily feeling it.
Oh man, it's rough because not the best.
No, but I mean, let's just flip this one right now. So it's like between these 2. I definitely think this is our strongest play.
Yeah.
Okay, so that. So looking at the, I'm drifting off to the side for some reason. All right, so how with these ones?
So I'm not feeling left because
Yeah, unless we can toss one of these modifiers at him. I mean, that middle one's a strong one.
Yeah.
We're kind of weak all around. We might be able to use this one for something.
I don't think we're gonna use these with
Our own, no. So we'll have to wait for Albeck to play his hand. So
And
we'll just kind of call this one bleh.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Rock to get back so he can draw the two things and we can get to that.
I'm kind of between these two. It's kind of a toss-up. What do you think is the stronger? I'm sort of leaning towards this one, but I mean, it's either way.
Because middle is like.
You could argue the virtue of eliminating that particular one. The one on the right is more obvious, but at the same time, the lack of a personal element weakens it.
Shit. And yeah, I'll go for right.
Yeah, I am in agreement. Because right. Okay, so so we know. And do we have any of these that we want to add to that, or we just wait?
I mean, we can wait.
All right. I think that we could possibly use this on our own.
Wait, the left one or the far right one?
Wait, no. I get confused a lot. To keep me straight, because we're supposed to make it look less bad, right?
Yeah. Or make them look bad.
House tabletops. Yeah. We got room if you want in. Right now we're just kind of waiting for Rock to get back so we can get it going with this round. But I think it's pretty good.
If you're quick, you may be able to hop in before Rock gets back and get in. Well, I think Albeck's already chosen on his set, so never mind. But yeah.
Play, but you're busy today. Damn. We know where Rock went?
Elsewhere.
So while we wait, I'm gonna ask Ann, how was your guys' week?
Very busy, but less so than last week.
Same old.
It was painful.
Oh, hey, you're back.
Yep, I'm here.
All right.
Okay, so what we're thinking is that you should draw the two random innocent cards and slap them on the tracks yourself. Because, yeah. Huh, that I guess that is an innocent thing. Wait, no,
What?
These are guilt.
Says no.
What?
I see.
These don't make any fucking sense.
No, I mean this does. You might not necessarily want to kill him, but why would you not want to kill this person?
But just a witness, you know.
Well, yeah, but
only witness to the most terrible crime you've ever committed. So why would
you have ever committed?
We can ditch it if we don't like it. We already did that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
it just doesn't make any sense.
And the jury.
Oh, I didn't even.
I'm gonna say throw it out.
Yeah, I think ultimately when that stuff like that happens, leave it to the conductor's discretion.
Wait, how is that?
Yeah, you can discard it. That's fine.
Yeah, okay, so now we placed out and stuff.
Okay.
We're the Joker team, right?
Yes.
Why are they always upside down for me?
You put it on the wrong thing.
Right. I get confused by this stuff. So, modifiers. I think we could play that one on their innocent. Or is that ours? No, that's theirs.
The top is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so are we all ready to make your arguments?
We're out of cards, so I suppose so.
Okay, so
Who would like to present first?
I will go first because I'm on the top track, I guess. Okay, so step one on this thing, it's your emotionally distant father figure. Like, yes, he's emotionally distant, and he doesn't believe that women are people, but what you can still change him. Like, he doesn't need to be emotionally distant. You can reach out. Just because he's kind of an asshole means, like, maybe that train should go elsewhere. And then after that, you've got every nurse on Earth. Okay, so ignoring like the just the raw body count of that by itself, think of the like knock-on effects of that, where like I'm sure everybody here has been to like a doctor's office, and then like the nurse does like 90% of the work. So like that's gonna fuck things up. And then after that, there's a guy who wants pet cats for the thrill of it. I have no defense.
And to add on to that, that type of person doesn't stop with animals. They
how it
always
starts,
escalate.
Yeah.
All right, Mono, you want to present, or you want me to get confused again and present?
Fuck it, I'll give it a shot. Alright, so a journalist who just uncovered the most shocking scandal of our time. I mean, he's not doing anything wrong. He's just doing his job. Like, sure, he makes millions by installing hidden webcams in public bathrooms, but that's just part of the job. Like, you gotta do whatever it takes to uncover that shocking scandal.
Yeah, and it doesn't say anywhere that he's necessarily releasing that footage. He's a journalist. He could make millions just, he collects his information. He does his homework.
It's very vague, but this guy knows what he's doing. And like, are you really gonna miss out on that? Like, the most shocking scandal? Like, if he goes, that whole story goes. All right. So there's him. Your favorite author. That's pretty self-explanatory. Like, reading good books, you're gonna end up killing them.
Good authors are hard to come by these days.
They are. Like, books are very hit or miss these days. And then undead Osama bin Laden. I mean, like, he's already died once.
Yeah,
Right?
they already got him once. He's
Yeah.
only one guy. His organization is in shambles. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, he's just undead. He's not gonna do much. He's harmless these days. He's old news.
He has a gun.
Even when he was alive, he mostly sat in a room, watched hentai, and told people nonsense.
Yeah.
The stuff they found on his
really
laptop,
did found
man.
porn on his computer, which makes is fucking hilarious and makes perfect sense.
Yeah, he's an angry guy. He was only dangerous because he had an audience. He's been dead for years. He's been replaced, and they already killed him once. I don't think the fact he's a Skellebones really amps up his threat profile. Yeah, Kula makes a good point. He could be it could rally the nation by hating him. And yeah, like I said, the guy that hunts cats, he's not going to stop with cats.
In terms of raw body count, like the second one has a lower count.
That's very true.
I
can't really argue with I can't really argue the every nurse on Earth thing. I'm not going to try. And as for the emotionally stunted father figure that doesn't believe women are people, I mean, like, look at that picture. That dude's at least in his late 60s. That's too late to change by that point. You're not convincing him of anything.
All right, is that everything?
That's all I can think of. I gotta be
Uh,
honest. Our NO cards were kind of limited in selection.
I would argue that like undead Osama bin Laden is more dangerous than the living one. He's back. He doesn't have the weakness of life, and he's even more angry.
He doesn't even have eyes. How is he gonna use that gun?
I mean, like, I'm sure you've been killed by a skeleton in a video game before.
True, but they weren't using a gun. I might be
Skeleton
able to find
archers.
it if I think about it, but I can't think of one right now.
Okay. So since he can't normally kill what's already dead, and the trolley has the power to kill anything it touches, then no. Let's actually look at these. So yeah, I mean you don't. Well, most people don't want to kill their father, even if they're a jerk. Uh, and this guy, yeah, he's not gonna just stop at cats, but most likely. But he's still killing cats too, so that's not great. Um, and the journalist, I mean, yeah, he's just doing his job. I get that. But then I don't know. It says he's making millions, not he's making a million videos for his own personal collection.
I just interpret that as money.
Yeah, making millions of dollars. But I mean,
It is vague wording.
yeah, I respect his devotion to the job of recording good footage. I guess. Well, wait. Okay, yeah. So we're talking about this is the journalist. This is her cameraman, I guess. Oh, so
I guess. I mean, it could be either.
he's probably making more than she does. If I don't know.
Usually, the
Well,
people in front of the camera are the ones making more money.
that's what you think. But if he's making millions by doing this, then he might be making more. But I don't know exactly how much the journalist is making. But and anyways, that's off topic. Uh, favorite author. Um,
Well, who's
trying
your
to
favorite author?
honestly can't think of who it would be at this point in time. But
I like Larry
uh,
Niven. His stuff is good.
I don't know who that is. If it's Larry Niven, then
No, I'm not saying that. I actually have an answer to that.
Undead Osama bin Laden. Yeah, you can't kill what's already dead. So I don't know how the US is going to stop him at this point.
I mean, everything
Uh,
burns if you get it hot enough.
They could
Uh,
pulverize his bones into dust underneath the trolley.
yeah, I guess you could disable him by just destroying his bones, but he's probably being kept up by magic. So I don't know what will happen when that magic gets what happens when it gets released.
Would an Islamic extremist accept magic as a way? It raises too many questions. I gotta be honest.
Maybe Osama would, because he was out there,
Yeah, that's very, very true.
and plus he would rile other people up, like both America and you know, you know,
Other places.
yeah, there'd be like I mean he rose from the dead. That's pretty crazy. Like everyone would think, yeah, that's pretty crazy. They would rethink a lot of things. So if
Considering he was buried at sea, I have to wonder how he even got back on land. Skeletons don't exactly swim that well, I'd think.
yeah, he just walked back on land, I guess.
No, like that scene in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh god.
Yeah. And,
Except it's Osama bin Laden. Kind of a funny image.
Yeah.
And I think you got the elephant in the room card of the last one, yeah.
Yeah, and then the nurses. I don't want to kill all those nurses. I mean, it's so there's one guy who's gonna probably become a serial killer, and then the jerk dad. But you got nurses. That's a lot of nurses.
I have no argument against it.
Yeah,
I would point out, depending on what the scandal is, it could be pretty huge.
Well, yeah.
But, okay, at the risk of shooting myself in my own track argument in the foot, it says the most shocking scandal of our time. Given everything that's happened, that's pretty fucking shocking at this point.
Yeah, I'm interested. Wait,
The shocking scandal could be the guy making millions installing webcams in the bathrooms, but who knows?
I'm interested in the story, but I think I'll have to
Which half, Kula?
pass on finding that out.
Fair
need
enough.
Yeah.
Like, we need to destroy undead Osama bin Laden with the Trolley of Instant Death and not kill all nurses.
Our Inno cards were not good. We had that, and our other option was this.
Yeah. It's the best.
Like, who cares about the Mona Lisa? It's a painting. We got pictures of it. And
I don't
old guy that
like-
likes to hit
like,
Bigfoot, that's cool and all, but those Bigfoot guys, have you heard some of them? Some of them are kind of wacko.
Well, this
I
is a
keep
friendly
coming
one.
back to like the mental image of I'm seeing some guy on like God, like I don't know, the fucking Discovery Channel or some shit, or the Learning Channel or whatever the hell channel it is now that's been overtaken by fucking conspiracy stuff. Which is some guy, yeah, I'm squanch hunting, yeah, just like, hey, look, I'm gonna go do a squanch call in the woods, and he just like fucking does some kind of yell.
I think it's kind of, with a lot of those guys, it's kind of like people that just go fishing to get out of the house. And yeah, for our guilty, we had an obnoxious comic, which, and a small child that will one day make a bad decision. And once again, it's like, yeah, but he hasn't done it yet. We didn't get the rest.
Wait, so which one was yours for the guilty ones?
The ones we played? There was
yeah.
the Kitten Hunter and these two on the left.
Okay, for my stuff, I got The Last Unicorn, Clean
Okay.
Water on its way to Flint, Michigan, and for my guilty stuff, I got the person in charge of euthanizing the animals at your local shelter, and a camel that will not stop spitting on you.
The people that do that don't like that part of the job, though.
I love my job.
Yeah, I guess. We're kind of stuck with that one. I gotta admit, the camel would be a tempting one. Have you ever been around
I just
camels?
love the combo of possibly getting the last unicorn and then the guy who killed the last unicorn.
Okay, that's why I was... Okay. Come on, stack. There we are.
Okay, that means it is my turn to conduct. And to start it off, I will draw 2 rando innocent cards and slap those down. And I will kick myself off of
Are we
Team
maintaining
Diamond.
these teams or should I?
Let's keep it this way. I don't think I've done any on my own yet.
Oh, you
At least I
got
don't-
those.
Yeah.
Discard those two. You got.
Okay, I will flip these. This is what you're working with.
Oh, that's a lot of modifiers.
Did I... No. Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, you drew like 5.
I only clicked it 3 times. I guess these 2 are the last ones I got?
Oh my.
Jeez.
So put those in and shuffle.
Wait,
Alright, what I got? It's hard to read because they're overlapping.
how is this a guilty?
I assume it means you'll be saving them.
No, but you'll have to pass by him. Yeah. Well, anyways, we're not playing that one.
Okay, yeah, that's not.
Oh no! Wait, no, I get it. Okay,
Hmm.
because you're playing on the other one. Okay.
Oh, okay, yeah. You would have to play this on the other. Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's okay. That's a good one.
Back to like the announcement about like, oh hey yeah, aliens are like. I don't think the guy who said that is actually like a. Do we trust this guy? Because I don't think I do.
Like just the imagery for this one. I kind of want to have you play that one though.
It's either that or the left. Left one's
Yeah.
way. Like, when was this game made?
Like a lot of the copyright stuff says 2019.
Okay.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know. I don't know. Do we do the left one? I kind of want to do middle.
It's either one of those two.
Yeah, my vote's for middle.
Okay. Yeah, I'll put that.
Oh, okay, you've already put your stuff down. Okay.
Wait, no.
Oh no, I mean they did.
Oh,
Yeah, for ours, I kind of want to do middle.
wait, Kip, why did you put an evil for yours?
Because I can't remember the rules.
That's supposed to go to us.
Duly noted. Wait, I can actually do that still.
Yeah. Switch it.
It's a monument. Which one?
Okay, let me see here. Not very good ones, I gotta say.
I think middle's kind of funny.
Yeah, middle is good, just for the part of it. Yeah, I would have to there.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, we'll wait until you see what everyone else has.
It's already all placed down.
Yeah, for modifiers, I mean. Oh yeah, yeah. We couldn't. Wait, was that mom or what was this one? Yeah, no, the left one wouldn't have made sense. Now that I look at the one we had. Well, actually, I guess it could still. Okay, so let's see. What do we have here? Wait, what do we?
Problem is, none of these cards are people.
This was the play.
I mean, this is. Yeah, because if we had any positive ones, we could use those, but I don't know. Why don't we put this on ours here?
You could. I mean, you could also use the left to strengthen the card or the
Yeah, I mean that's probably the best play. So, you agree?
Brutal.
That is a pretty good combo, gotta admit. Cool if someone's being paid to make it. You don't have to pity them. So
Actually, there are people out there who would do that shit for free, and those people should be pitied. They're broken.
all right, so we good to go to the defenses.
Yes, looks like all the cards have been placed down. So time for arguments.
I can go first. I think I can do this without fucking up this time. All right, so Empire State Building. What do you got to say? That thing comes down. It's not just taking itself with it. There's everyone inside and everything around it. Thing's old, probably full of asbestos. It's going to contaminate a good chunk of the New York City again. Going to take who knows how long to fix up. I'm not going there, cool. But yeah, no, we don't need that. We don't need Empire State Building collapsing in New York. It just is going to cause, I don't even know how many problems. Heck, there's another hurricane heading towards the East Coast, isn't there? Or is that in the Gulf of Mexico? I don't know.
That's Lee. There is a chance for it to come our way, but we'll see.
Yeah. So simply put, the there's no way that has anything but negative ramifications. It's just going to cause a giant disaster. It's going to be another situation. Firefighters going to get cancer from the asbestos. There's going to be lawsuits. This is going to be a shit show. No one wants to deal with it. Middle one, that kind of is self-explanatory. Yes, 10% chance, but that is not zero. And we're talking a nuclear warhead here, not just any. It's like a cartoon one. Those are the nastiest kind. So if you're not, I mean, depends on how much you want to roll the dice with that. It could be nothing. It could be worse than all these other things put together. It depends on how much you weight that 10% chance. The animatronics, yeah, I don't have much of a defense other than they are running dangerously close to being cliche at this point, and even back in 2019. But yeah, I mean, yeah. Only thing I can say is that by horror movie rules, the teenagers fucking must die.
Okay, it's our turn, right?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, Monman, do you want to do this one? Okay, I'll do it then. So obviously you don't. Well, I don't know. I'm gonna assume you don't want to kill your grandparents. I mean, I could probably stop here, but I'm gonna go move over to the hot single actually in your area. I mean, just ignoring that they're hot and single in your area. This is a person. She hasn't really done anything bad other than be in crippling debt. And
Yeah, it's not even bad. It's just kind of, you don't want to, that kind of takes it out of the dating pool. You don't want to inherit that crap.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just unfortunate. Dying isn't really going to help her with bad habits. I mean, it'll stop her, but
Debt doesn't even have to come from bad habits. Sometimes it just happens.
Yeah, that's true. So it might not even be her fault. She'll be in crippling debt. And then you've got the teenage couple. Sure, they're obnoxious. Sure, they're being stupid. But they don't necessarily deserve to die just because they made a bad decision. Just one bad decision.
Very young, you know.
But I reiterate, by horror movie rules, they must die. It's like getting in a shower, or it's like getting in a shower in a horror movie, or getting knocked into the water in a martial arts film.
Okay,
there
so
are rules that
you're
you
saying,
must follow.
But the track
are you
here,
saying?
the track here is not a horror movie. Again,
Yeah,
Are you sure? Look at the board on the left.
Hold on, I've got one thing to say here. Are you saying
it's fine.
that Alabak is the monster?
He's choosing to kill people with the trolley. He kind of it's kind of the definition.
Is he choosing
Well,
to kill?
hold on.
or
You
the-
also chose to kill people with the trolley.
Well, in my scenario, this is your scenario.
Actually, hold on. Now that you pointed out he's choosing to kill people, Alabak, you don't have to answer this right now. I'm just going to pose this question to you. Do you want to kill people and become the monster? Or do
He
you
doesn't
want
have a
to
choice.
destroy all of this building, potentially run over this switch and blow this up? Probably not though, because it's only got a 10% chance to actually fire. Or and these animatronics that are going to do evil things. Instead of people a hot single in your area, and these teenagers who just want to they just want to live life.
I would point out that this is not an accusation towards Alvin. Just it is the role he was assigned. He's been assigned the role of the killer, and by horror movie rules, the fucking teenagers must die.
More people inside the Empire State Building right now than the rest of the train tracks combined. I don't
Also,
think
wait,
I don't
hold
think this has like every nurse on Earth. But
It's not-
I mean,
not
this is
quantity.
the Empire State Building transmorgified and plopped down onto the tracks. Is this the same? Is this the exact same building plopped down, or is it a clone?
I assume that the showing it on the tracks is for illustrative purposes because the Empire State Building is partially by definition the address it is at. So I assume it would just suddenly collapse in the middle of New York City. But admittedly, yeah, it does show it on the tracks there. Take that as you will.
So
Unless you have well, here's my question. If you want to look at it that way, do you have hot singles in your area on train tracks, or is it purely for illustrative purposes there too?
Maybe she just wanted to get a good picture, for her profile.
Fair enough. Get a lot better lighting on
Yeah.
train tracks if they've cleared space out of the way.
Times are tough. You gotta go wherever gets the attention.
I mean, she is realistically never be out of that crippling debt. She's got to get the cash from somewhere.
Exactly.
But also, I think Kip raised an interesting point about it could be like a copy of the state building or like a model, that just
No, it doesn't
takes
say
place
a
of it.
model of the Empire State
Well, I
Building.
mean,
It says
it could be like
the
a-
Empire State Building. Like I
Yeah,
said, I
but-
interpreted it to mean it's just purely for illustrative purposes being
Yeah,
on the
no.
track.
I mean, like how if you run over it, it actually destroys the actual state building, miles away. Like now we're saying that the trolley is like a concept incinerator of sorts.
Yeah, it's a philosophical. It was always a philosophical. The trolley of death was always philosophical.
Yeah, think about how much power you have right now, Alavac. You could erase the entire state building if you
Okay,
wanted
I'm
to.
just about ready to make my decision. Does everybody made their argument, or is there like one last thing that suddenly popped up?
There's something I can ask but won't because that would be mean.
I'm kind of curious now, but okay. What
That
about
would
you
be
guys?
funny.
I'm just saying.
No, probably wouldn't.
Do you
Okay.
want, do you want these animatronics that are fucking everyone? Literally fucking everyone to live.
Yeah, I don't have an argument for that. I really don't.
Okay, I've made my choice. So both of these have things that I really don't want to hit, but one has something that I kind of need to hit. So okay, so I don't want to hit my grandparents. I don't actually want to run over teenagers or hot singles in my area. I don't want to run over the Empire State Building. Don't feel good about hitting that nuclear bomb. The animatronics, not only are they going to do horrible things, they're going to make me do a horrible thing and then also cripple me for life. So they have to go. And for the 10% chance to detonate the nuclear warhead, I'm going to... Where is it?
Where's what?
Dice. I will roll this D10.
Okay.
How do I... Okay, what's the button to roll so I don't...
You could probably just pick it up and roll it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
hang on. I will roll. So, okay, I'm going to
Yeah,
mash...
just
I'm going to
testing.
mash R, and... No,
No,
will roll.
that was me rolling. You
Fuck
roll.
off. Okay, so I will roll, and I'm going to just mash R. Is it R? I'm just going to
it's
mash R, and then I'm just going to look away, and then I will just sort of see. And if it's a 1, it goes off.
1, of course. Critical fail number, yeah. Wait a minute.
That's a 10.
That's a 0.
That's a
Oh,
10.
okay. I was a little
So we're
confused
good.
there.
It's not a 1, it's a 10. So the bomb does not go off. And you could make an argument that, with a 10 instead of a 1, it is permanently disabled, but who fucking knows? But okay,
No, it's just a detonator.
Okay, so the bomb does not go off, and the animatronics die. As for the Empire State Building, I was forced to make a choice, and I made the best choice that I think I could. Which means
So,
it is
would that be-
now Monument's turn to be the...
Gotcha.
You are now the conductor.
Oh, okay.
Let's see, what other stuff did I have?
Did you guys ever see that one movie with Nick Cage where he's murdering animatronics?
I know of it, I have not seen it.
The other innocents I had were everyone over the age of 40, which is kind of like all nurses in the world territory, but I find it boring. And also all the fish in the sea, which is similar, but who really cares about fish all that much other than how they taste? That's a big can of spray paint.
Trolley Heaven is a power play because then you can just say no. It's there. It goes. It's away. Everybody else is safe.
The villains I had were it keeps desyncing. That's weird. Were a hitman, which is boring, and a necrophiliac, which is more for the funny than for anything actually. I think as a threat.
Yeah.
I don't think I had particularly good modifiers.
Okay, so who?
I keep getting this one, and I don't have any use cases for it. Both of these.
Oh.
Wait, keep getting?
It's the left one. Just a few things, but it's
Yeah, they're just
it's-
not good.
Yeah, they're just okay.
I just don't know why I've gotten them twice now.
Yeah, you shouldn't be getting repeats.
Alright, so I gotta draw 2 instant cards.
Yeah, and then you place them.
Okay, so
We need to reset teams.
yeah, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Monument, do you want to be on the same
Monument's
team?
the conductor.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Let me.
I've
Fine,
teamed up
Dean,
with
well.
Rock. Have I teamed? Kip,
Oh,
have we
okay.
teamed up yet?
I think we did first, but Rock's already drawn all his cards, so I guess we're on
Yeah.
a team.
Okay, so I'll draw the innocent. You draw the guilty.
All right.
Okay.
I keep my brain transforming these into trouble and terrorist town terms, so I think innos and terrorists. And did you get modifiers? You got modifiers. Okay.
Okay, I feel pretty good about that middle good card.
Albeck, you got to sign yourself to Diamond Team so I can see.
Oh right, hang on, my mistake.
Nah, that's an easy mistake to make. No worries.
Okay, so now you can see my stuff.
Yes.
I feel pretty good about the middle innocent card.
Yes, I am in agreement with this. Let's see, in terms of guilty, this one I think the most interesting because that's different. It's not what it's done, it's what you stand to gain.
Wait, so you said this was from 2019?
There are
That's where
expansions that
like
might be
the
from
that's where the
later.
copyright stuff is. 2019, yeah.
Okay, because it's weird seeing some of this lingo in here. I forgot this stuff was actually mainstream. Like, I mean, this has entered, and I need to be able to show you guys this, so you know what I'm talking
Just
about.
after we're done placing cards, if you don't use it, you can show it, I say.
Yeah.
So, Alabek, what are these guilty cards, do you think? I'm kind of
Okay,
leaning
right.
towards the
Let me
middle.
go look at your stuff. I had a brain fart. Okay, so let's take a look.
I'm not sure what we can do with right, honestly. But
Okay,
I don't know.
yeah. A train can't kill the one on the right because
Even if
like
it's a philosophical, theoretical,
even the
ultra-death
philosophical
train.
one, because there was a whole fucking thing about in the book where like the boat didn't kill it, so like why the fuck would a train do it?
In strange
And I
aeons, even
feel
death may
both
die.
of these feel pretty good, but I would say like the asshole factor of left is probably more.
Fair enough. Well, we'll show you, Cooler. And you'll see what I mean. Yeah, I could go with that. I keep pressing the wrong button to flip. Right. So did you play the one that was kind of surprising you, Rock, or no?
I don't remember.
All right, let's flip.
Well, do you
Yeah,
see it in your deck or not?
I did.
Oh, okay. Oh no, that's been people calling each other boomers has been a thing since like the
my
mid
God.
'90s. I want to say my game is acting up again. All right, modifiers. What we got?
Rock, is this the card you were talking about?
Yeah.
I don't think it's that.
I
So,
say
okay,
we play.
I'm feeling left. I'm feeling left on on the elephants.
Oh, I was thinking if this one on the elephants.
What? That doesn't make any sense though.
How not? People do horrible things to elephants all the time. Oh, it's a family of majestic elephants. I thought it was a group of majestic elephants. Yeah, I guess you could do with that. I don't see any other use case for the others. I feel like that just kind of goes without saying regarding the boomer.
Oh god.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a reminder.
Like you think that like picture is mid yell. No, it's mid cough.
Yeah, it tells a story.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you guys want to go first?
Define
Okay.
you guys.
Kip,
Oh,
do you
right.
want to go
We're the only
first?
team
Or?
of two. I vote Alabek Presents because my brain is soup. Which is a very
Okay.
good missile launcher.
Okay. So part one, maybe not necessarily who gives a shit either way. Oh man, 3 billion Bitcoin. That could be $10 whole. I don't know.
How much was Bitcoin worth in 2019?
Quite a bit, actually.
Yeah, you could buy some pizzas with that.
Yeah, but you could buy some pizzas with that Bitcoin. Now, the more important thing is you got a family of majestic elephants. These are an endangered species, like who've gotten a fucking short end of the stick from people from like as long as there's been people.
We hunted
And they're just chilling. They're just doing their own thing, no problem. You got like a whole family there with like adults and a kid. And Trolley
even the
Tom will
mammals.
will be horrified and disappointed if you kill them.
And he's got to be forced to do it if you put him on that track.
Yeah, like it's not you in there in that train. It's Trolley Tom himself. He has no choice. Every track he's gone down today, all this viscera that has to drive by, that's him experiencing that. Are you gonna subject him to smashing all those elephants?
According to Kula, one Bitcoin is 25k USD right now. So that actually is more than a few pizzas. That is a lot of pizzas.
You could buy almost infinite pizza with that.
And okay, so you do have an entitled boomer demanding to speak to your manager. Consider this. They're so angry and so red in the face they might die of a heart attack moments from now.
If you kill one, two will just take its place.
Fuck no.
That's how
Yeah,
they are.
It is kind of fucked up, but yes, I stand by my notion. This is someone that like stress and like constantly being angry is going to put this person in an early grave. You don't need to hit them with the trolley. And that is my argument.
Okay. So I'll start off with mine then.
Think of the
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, the recently bereaved, now single father of 3. Well, if he dies, then his remaining family is not going to have a good time because they're too young to really take care of themselves. I actually think I watched a movie about this. Not
It
their
sounds
father,
like a movie.
not their father getting run over by a train.
It'd be a very specific movie.
I mean, it didn't end well for them. It was pretty sad. But yeah, so I'm in defense of not running him over. And then the person curing cancer here, they aren't gonna cure cancer and then only sell it to this asshole who will then only give it to his personal, his best friends. She's just making the cure for cancer.
Which cancer, though? There's like a bunch of different kinds, and
All
the
of them.
pathologies are all different.
She cured all cancers, or she found the cure for all cancers.
At the same time.
Yes.
But
And
that
then-
discovery has already been made, right?
No, she just discovered it.
Okay, like
Literally
at the
okay,
risk
I
of
have to read
shooting
all the
myself in the
words,
foot,
yeah.
at the risk of shooting myself in the foot, it says literally just discovered the cure for
Yeah,
cancer.
I have to read all the words. No,
So
that's
like,
my bad.
it's doubtful she's published yet.
Yeah, so we need to keep her alive so that she can tell everyone her discovery. And then the billionaire, well, nothing really. I don't think anything good's gonna really come from him dying. I mean, he exists, but he's so. If he dies, his employees might lose their jobs, even though they're not really.
CEOs are pretty replaceable.
CEOs are like the one job you can replace with AI.
Yeah, but he's not.
for all those people he's hurting, generational poverty is a thing. We've all seen it. So everyone that's not getting enough money, it's not just them he's hurting. He's hurting their families and their families all down the line for decades.
It can't just be him that's hurting them. It's, society.
But he's one of the problem. You can't just say it's society. He's making this decision.
It's society who allowed him to do
He is society.
He is making this decision. It is not necessarily anyone else's fault other than his.
That's
he could
the guy the
choose
Joker
not to
was
be a
talking
scumbag.
about.
Yeah, and everyone else is deciding to just let him, say what he wants and then follow what he says. So it's society as a whole that's keeping them down.
Oh, I think that sounds more like a corporate board is what you're talking about. But but if you get rid of him, there's one less shitbag doing that.
Yeah, and then there's going to be a war over who gets what.
They'd probably just move someone
and
up
then the company splinters off into smaller companies and
anti-monopoly. That's good. You don't want big companies.
Yeah, and then they go under and people start getting unemployed.
But they can collect unemployment and get their own businesses started. Unemployment's at 3.2% right now. They'll find something.
Yeah, right now it is, but it's not because we're not killing off billionaires who are in charge of companies right now. We're trying to do the opposite. We're trying to save big companies that are, making horrible financial situations. But anyways, we're just talking about this one guy. So I don't think it would be a good idea to kill him. Even killing him wouldn't really help people. I think saving her would do more than killing him. And plus, you'd be ruining, 4 lives here if you killed this one guy? So that's why I say you shouldn't be killing my row here. It's unfortunate about the elephants, but everything else kind of... Well, I mean, she's a person. This isn't, though. So
that's infinite pizzas in a box.
Yeah, but you'd have to touch bitcoins. I don't...
No, you just have to touch it once to sell it all off to some dude in the Bahamas, and then you have free pizza. Well, not free. You have pizza forever.
Yeah, but...
You could even buy out the billionaire's company and fire him.
The problem with finding 3 billion bitcoins is that that's going to flood the market and drive the price of it down.
Once you sell.
Quickly. Yeah, but you have to find
Once you sell, you're out. You don't need to worry about the value of Bitcoin anymore. You got USD.
Yeah, you do have to find someone willing to buy at the risk of shooting myself in the foot.
Yeah, 3 billion bitcoins for 25K each. Yeah, that's not.
You sell it at a premium. Maybe not the full 25 each. You knock it down to 15. That's a pretty good deal for the buyer. And you still get your infinite pizzas. Even if you sold it for $1 each, that's 3 billion. You're never going to go through all that. You could use it for whatever you want. You could use it to fund the cancer research or to put Mr. Whatever's kids through college.
Okay, but I don't know. How much have we put into cancer research already?
Once again, what kind of cancer are you talking about? There's
all cancer.
I don't even know that anyone's...
Yeah, exactly. I don't think 45 billion is going to be enough.
I can't tell if you're arguing for your case or against your case.
I think it's more. I think when you're talking about that, I think it's won't really know because there's just too many different foundations working on different things. It can't say cancer doesn't fit into the category so neatly.
Yeah, but they discovered the cure for cancer.
Hula has a good point. She would have left notes.
No, she just discovered it. She hasn't written down.
Yeah, but she's reached the end.
She's got lab notes and shit about her entire process up until this point.
No. What happened here is that she witnessed something in a dream. She tried it out in real life, and then realized, oh shit,
this was revealed to me in a dream. Published in the Scientific American.
Exactly. I mean, why else would she be, doing this testing on a railroad track?
Once again, I think the railroad track is more visual metaphor.
Yeah, you can really say that for most of the things.
Well, Kula, we're in gay baby jail, so
Hop in there and join Diamond Team, I guess. Hey, Hula, what's up?
Holy shit, Rock, what the hell are you talking about? Oh no, that's not how this works. You can't just say it was revealed to me in a vision and then I got up this today and discovered the cure for cancer.
I mean, that's literally what it says. It's saying she just discovered the cure for cancer.
Yeah, after months of work, she has something that will cure it.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
a scientist, not a psychic.
Okay, only months of work. Okay, how many years have other people put into cancer research?
Just
That
because
depends
we
on how
haven't
much
figured
they
it
want
out
to cure
yet
cancer,
doesn't
not
mean
just-
we won't.
they'll have notes.
This is
Hold up.
fascinating.
That
These
depends
are
on how much
the
other
way
people
science
want to cure
works
cancer,
is-
not just fucking get money from the government to research it.
I'm
This
sorry.
person actually put in the work and got cancer solved. She solved cancer. There's no way she just doesn't have notes or
Yeah.
assistance.
But we don't know how she got the answer.
But that's the nice thing about science. You
Pay
have evidence of how
somebody
they
with
got
the
there, and you
3
can
billion
try
Bitcoin
iteratively
to get
until
the
you
same
find it.
dream.
I don't know. Do we just try to recreate her brain and then scan it or something?
What?
Look,
With the
You
she
recreate the
gets-
experiment she was
Okay,
doing.
stop. Hold up a second. That 3 billion Bitcoin on that hard drive, you can pay someone to scoop up her brain and read her mind to get whatever it is she saw to cure cancer. You
Okay,
have
so-
no idea how much money that is.
Okay, so you're saying we need to do research in how to do that first, then we can solve cancer by attempting to read her brain. That by this point would probably be
I think you're
Not
going
very
about this a
readable.
bit obtusely. You just fund the same lab doing the research based on the same line of studies, and eventually hit upon it. The way this works is you find some small stuff, you publish it, everyone tests it, you say yes or no, then you do more, and then so if you say someone's discovered something, they were on the verge of discovery probably like 5 years ago. It just wasn't verified until after a bunch of iterations. So you have everything but that last step by that point published.
Okay, so why haven't people cured cancer?
Because there's like once again, it's not that simple. There's like several dozen different kinds with
I
different
can explain
pathologies.
that. I know why people haven't cured cancer, because no one's had the vision that allowed them to just get all of the answers immediately like this one did.
Exactly.
The Antichrist never revealed it to
What
it in
I'm-
their dreams.
What I came here to say is that hard drive is the most powerful power card I've ever seen in my fucking life. You can literally pay to fix every other problem on this track with that.
It's just money.
Also, elephants. There are elephants too.
Big driver. Crypto.
A family of majestic elephants. Okay, with the money you get from that hard drive, you can literally create a zoo specifically for majestic elephants. An entitled boomer demanding to see your manager. You can pay her to go away. You can put that man's kids through college.
I will
You can-
say
you
that
can-
paying
you
her
can
to go
give-
away will just reward the behavior. It's easier to pay security cards to tase her.
You can literally give that man's children enough money to not have to work a day in their life and still have more money than you know what to do with.
You could pay for all the
That
therapy they would
billionaire
ever
who-
need.
That billionaire who forces people to live on food stamps. You know what you can do to him?
He's dead with the trolley.
Will he be dead? Yeah.
You can
Yeah.
kill him with a trolley. Just buy his company.
Yeah, just have the most hostile takeover. Pay the employees well. Get the ultimate revenge. He dies and you fix all
If
his
we're going off
mistakes.
2019, each Bitcoin is worth 11,000. If we're going off right now, each Bitcoin is worth 25,000. You have 3 billion of them.
So what would that be?
That's
30?
trillion. That's trillions of dollars.
You are permanently the richest human being on planet Earth for the rest of your
Monument,
life.
you're gonna have to make a decision or they're gonna go at it forever, dude.
There
I'm
is
enjoying
no
myself.
situation where destroying that hard drive is the right choice.
Well,
So-
actually, there is though, because I'm gonna this is the last thing I'll
Do
say.
you have any idea how many scientists I would kill for that hard drive?
Okay, but Kula, you're not the conductor right now. That's not the
That's
last thing I
true.
was gonna say.
But that's what Monument should be thinking right now.
Okay.
How many scientists would you kill for that hard drive?
So, here's one thing. There's a limited amount of Bitcoin existence. There's only like 2 million. So this is like way more Bitcoin than is feasibly possible to exist like ever.
Well,
Maybe it's 3 billion
oh,
in Bitcoin,
yeah, that adds a whole new wrinkle to it.
but it doesn't say
because-
that on it.
Yeah,
So
like-
it also says to say Bitcoins. It's a little. I will say it's a weird wording.
3
It
billion
says 3
Bitcoin.
billion Bitcoin, not 3 billion in Bitcoin.
But also doesn't say 3 billion Bitcoins. So it's like, which one is it implying?
That's because Bitcoin itself is the object.
Kip, are you arguing for your point or against your point?
Bitcoins.
I'm trying to figure out.
You have 3 billion
I don't know.
Bitcoin.
I'm very confused. You know this.
Look, the thing is, even if there's a finite number of Bitcoin, you can just sell that much and then wait for the price to go up again and then sell it at the top price again.
That's true. It's basically an infinite supply.
I mean, you basically control Bitcoin by this point.
You own Bitcoin at that point.
You are Mr. Bitcoin.
you
Which
have all the
means-
Put that on
Bitcoin
a shirt
assets.
and wear it, and it
you
would be
have way
true.
more money than even I thought was possible in this question.
Yeah,
How is this even an argument?
this gives you way more control than what it seems. Like you have
That
money
is-
and a lot of shit going for you.
Yeah, that card is an instant win.
You could run for president with that money and campaign on how you
You can
saved the
buy
family of
the
majestic
presidency.
elephants.
You don't have to run shit. You can buy your way into president.
Well,
I don't think
okay,
it works that way.
now I gotta ask the question:
Oh yes, it does.
do other people know you have that Bitcoin?
Well,
Oh, it's just a
is there
hard
any-
drive. If
The
they
only
knew about it, it
people-
wouldn't be laying on train tracks.
No, the only people who would know are the people who are at that train track right now. So the family of elephants who nobody can fucking talk to, and some old weird Karen chick yelling at some dude on a train track. No one's even gonna fucking believe her if she saw you pick up a hard drive.
So if you were
She
smart,
doesn't know
she's a
what a
boomer. She
hard
doesn't know what
drive is.
Bitcoin is.
Exactly.
It's just a
You've
hard drive.
killed the people who know what Bitcoin are by sending it to the other track. There's a billionaire there. There's a good chance he knows it. Kill him. Kill that fucking scientist.
I gotta say something.
Those three kids, they don't know what a fucking hard drive is, but there's a good chance that the old man does kill him.
Okay, so about no one knowing that you have all that Bitcoin, it is on the blockchain, so they know of its existence.
they know it exists, but
They
don't
just
know.
don't know it's consolidated.
But I
though.
have
If
no
you're-
idea what's you.
It's like the one piece of Bitcoin. They know
I
it's out
guess.
there. They don't know where it is though.
Does that make the trolley track the grand line? Is Luffy gonna have to come up on a card and we're gonna have to decide between him and someone else?
Okay, with this analogy, the only argument against taking the Bitcoin is that you might get attacked by pirates.
That could be exciting though.
All right, okay, this has gone on for long enough.
Well, speaking of pirates, okay.
Okay,
we
then I
completely forgot to bring up the trauma that would be inflicted on Tom
Oh,
too.
nobody cares about Tom.
No, I
don't
we
want
did,
Tom to be
we did.
disappointed in me.
But yeah,
Look, you can
so
buy Tom's happiness.
Does it have a price?
Yes.
So our
If
other
you
ones.
say
Oh,
that,
man.
Tom will never be disappointed again. Give him some money and make him never have to drive a trolley for his family again.
So the other one was the Sphinx. So maybe we should have just run with that instead of the Boomer. No, we couldn't put it on ours. But oh god, fucking Clippy. But yeah, the Sphinx was interesting because it's not that the Sphinx is evil, but you get money for hitting it. So that's kind of a reversal. And Cthulhu, even we're talking the metaphysical, philosophical Hall of Death. That won't work.
original fucking story, like, oh man, I'm waking up, and then a fucking boat hits him in the dome, and he just he doesn't die, he just goes back to sleep.
He is literally canonically immune to death. It is more of an irritation to him than anything. So you wouldn't achieve anything. Also, I just realized
Oh,
the
it goes
train
to sleep.
track runs right over the ocean in that card. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, did you not
Oh
see
right,
the
that's
one
another
that
thing I
kills all
wanted to
fish?
bring up. You have to assume that the trolley is a mythical creature that can kill anything.
We kind of
Yes,
already
it will
operate under that
it will
assumption.
absolutely kill Cthulhu.
We kind of came up with that with Godzilla, but no, the concept of death doesn't apply.
Well,
He's
let's
like a
say-
fundamental law of the universe.
Let's just
You
say he's
can't get rid
gone
of
for
him.
good.
The trolley is the concept of death.
Yeah,
I could
yeah.
If
totally
it's
buy
gonna
Clippy
hit
being a
Godzilla,
secret agent,
Godzilla's
though.
going to fucking die.
Oh, we almost got the Karen double play.
Yeah, exactly. I wasn't sure which Karen I wanted to play, so I just went with this one.
For the music producer, I wouldn't trust anyone that looks like that.
Look, I just showed up because people were really downplaying that hard drive.
I didn't want to say anything, but I would point out there's a non-0% chance that it is encrypted, and whoever owned it, the encryption key died with them.
Nope, there is no chance of that. Because the
it
card
would've
says
said,
it's all
wouldn't it?
yours. You don't have to
That's
do shit
fair.
to have it.
I mean, even if it was encrypted, you hold Bitcoin in your hands right there. Like no one can ever fuck with it. Like
Yeah, even if you couldn't access it, someone would buy it from you.
Okay, I don't know how we're gonna top that tonight.
Yeah, I was
Cool,
gonna
you
suggest
should
we
just
stop here.
download the game so you can be on a team. You like to
I
argue.
don't install Tabletop Sim. I hate this game.
What did this game do to traumatize you, huh?
Look, I hate this game.
Yeah, what else can we play? Or do we just want to stop?
This is about 3 hours now, so this actually kind of feels like a good place to stop.
Yeah,
Okay.
might be.
And okay. So, thanks for coming out. I'm thinking next week it's a tie right now in my brain. It's a tie between that one fucking Grand Blue fighting game that was like really, really cheap during the summer sale and a bunch of people grabbed it, or Age of Empires again.
I have both of those.
So yeah, I'll think about what I want to do for that, and we'll see I'll make a decision later this week. Yeah, no, I'm gonna go back in time and make a decision. That's how that works. But yeah, I fucked
Earlier
up,
this
lost
week, yeah.
like at least 5 times, so I know I did not win.
Oh, the nuke went off. That
Well,
took
wait, no.
11
Hold-
rolls.
No, I rolled a 10 when it rolled across, so I did not set it off. And I'm also gonna assume that there's no way that detonator still works after being run the
Well,
fuck
no,
over.
I'm just testing I was just testing the RNG generation of this dice, and yeah, it took 11 rolls to get a 1, which that's about right for a 10% chance.
We can also do this.
But okay, yeah, thanks for coming out. Like it's fun.
thanks for
Yeah,
hosting.
this was a good
And-
find.
And Rob, thank
I
you
like
for
this.
suggesting this because, like, yeah, this was some silly shit, and it's fun. I would like to do this again, but maybe with like a group of people who are ready to go from the start instead of like, oh man, I hope people show up. And so maybe we'll come back to this like next week and try to like be more prepared. But that's on me for just sort of like I should have talked about this more during the week, but I get to like playing stuff and my brain just sort of smooths over and shuts down.
Alright, man.
But okay, thanks for coming out. I will catch you guys next time. Probably, I don't know, if I do anything tomorrow, it'll be getting more angry at puzzles. So I'll see you then. Good night.
All right, thanks for
Night.
hosting.
Later.
And Stream Scott, thanks again for